Hi. So, everything you need to know about the fifth dimensional new love, divine love relationship, and bringing in your divine playmate. What does that mean? How does that look like? How does that feel like? What to expect and how to do it, how to prepare for it. This is what the video is about. And I hope you are excited. If you are, just pay attention. Now, what are we talking about? I mentioned before that we are coming from the 3D dimension, the three-dimensional love relationships into the fifth dimensional love relationship, which is the divine union. Now, the divine union, I love to call it divine playmate. And as soon as I started talking about these, the last few good months now, and I started to channel about it, and my higher self was telling me about it, and Adam Saint Germain was telling me about this. So a lot of information was coming down, and I finally gave in, and I said, okay, so I'm going to just do this then. Come here, talk about this, share the message, because it's here, it's ready to be embodied, and you contracted for this. So this is very important. So many of us light workers, and yes, I'm talking to awakened soul, spiritual seekers, light workers, star seeds, however you call yourself, and if you are here, this is for you. And we also contracted this for the second part of our lives, because we knew that we are going to come together, but when we did our healing work, when we are awakened, when we are beyond the old ways. So question, and this is what I'm going to start this video with, is first of all, hi, my name is Agnes, and I'm a healer, therapist, psychic coach, and I help awakened souls and spiritual seekers to really become a conscious creator of their reality, to bring in the love and divine love relationship pattern, and really create the happily ever after blueprint, which, to be honest, it was really missing on planet Earth. Now, why it was missing, I'm not really going to go into the whole history of why are we where we are, and why this whole love got so distorted. But I'm really going to share what I mean by 3D relationships and what we are leaving behind. And of course, to see where we're going, we need to see where we're coming. So the 3D reality is everything that we, our parents and us, have experienced so far. So all this distortion of love, all the manipulation, the control, the abuse, the trauma, the sacrifice, the limiting beliefs of I'm not whole, I'm not complete, I'm not enough, I'm not lovable, I'm not important, I don't matter, everything, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve, all the disconnection from our bodies, disconnection from pleasure, all the escaping to different addictions, the escaping to distraction, to all this crazy world of porn, and the way that we are manipulated into even more disconnection, even more looking outside of us, the inability to communicate our needs and desires. It's basically everything is and has been like this for many thousands of years. And if you look around you, you don't see real deep connection on emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual level, a type of deep connection where you can be you, where there's no fear involved, where you don't have to control, you don't have to make sure that the person is there, because you are already whole and complete. So this is where we are coming from, the connection, the inherited patterns and transgenerational trauma that has been given down from generation to generation, the sexual abuse, the slavery, the sacrifice, the so much heavy stuff being given down from generation to generation, just to look around now that we have no idea what love actually mean, because we are all coming from abandonment and rejection wounds, and that creates a lot of distorted connection like narcissism and empaths and inability to, or only the very superficial way to connect to ourselves, a lot of self-hatred and lack of self-love and self-appreciation, a lack of self-worth, and a lot of bullying that we are and have been doing to our bodies. And then we see that outside, this crazy obsession to for physical pleasure and inability to really have the that I think that feeling that everybody's looking for, that emptiness that we are, or so 90, like basically the whole world trying to fill it with something, but it's like continuously seeking and searching, and nobody's finding it because it's not outside. So unless we are able to find that for ourselves and do our own healing and become whole and complete, connected with our divine, connected in full love and appreciation for who we are and our bodies first, then we can connect with someone else. Because the law of attraction and manifestation and all those things, the so much distortion out there, I really have to say that all this new agey thing, the spirituality, really truly 70% of what's out there is not true. It's distorted, it's manipulated, and that's for a good reason. And if we just go just talking about orgasm and pleasure on a physical level, and that's why it's so distorted, so much shame and guilt and religion and porn and trauma put on, and these karmic abuse patterns coming on top. It's not a coincidence. And it's not a coincidence that you are listening to this. It's not a coincidence that you came here to heal that. And you crave for a connection that goes beyond that. And you might even not be aware of like, what is that? You only know what you don't want. You only know what you definitely don't want to experience anymore. So this is where we are coming from. Okay, this is the old way of connecting. And where we're going is the new way, the fifth dimensional, the divine union. Now, divine union is when you are connected with your own divine on all levels. As I said, you are completely healed. You came completely embodying the self-love, the self-appreciation. You basically are you so beyond okay with yourself. You see your amazingness, your gifts, your worth. You are connected with your body. You know how to enjoy yourself, how to enjoy pleasure, how to be free. So you don't need anything. You are in a place of absolutely nothing could make me any happier than I am right now. It's a mindset, let's say, but it's a presence. It's a presence where you don't need the other to be happy. That you are free. You don't need to control. That you can just truly be yourself, to be in your innocence, to be in your joy. And the other person is exactly like you. That it's there for you, but you don't need. It creates you to create something um, beyond this reality, and I really mean connected on a mental level, so you can actually share everything that you want to share with the other and each other, like they really listen and they curious and they pay attention, and you feel heard and you feel seen, right? And then you are able to open your heart and really truly share what's there without being fearful that they can use it or manipulate it or betray you or break your heart. Those things doesn't exist in the fifth dimensional reality, because you are love. You are love, and you know it. And you're sexy and you know it. And then and go beyond, right? You go from emotional full connection to mental full connection, then you go to the physical full connection, where the bodies are in freedom of of rejoicing and sharing, and 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 that kind of love making is just so different from sex. It's so different from everything we've been kind of experiencing, that weird, it's dancing. It's dancing. It's the when you are doing it, it's the most important thing. You are doing it. And you are present, your bodies are present, your minds are closed and shut down. There's no thinking, there is just being, and and allowing this dance to, and you almost just observe the beauty, observe so much love, the divine in bed with you, basically, because you are the divine. You are with a divine, and the divine is in bed with a divine, you understand, right? So cool, right? And then you are able to spark in each other gifts that nobody else was able to spark. And of course, when you are whole and complete, it doesn't mean that's the end. It's just the beginning. It's the beginning of, okay, so there's so much more to us, because you are here as a creator. You are continuously expanding into your creation, so it will never stop. People say, oh, that's going to be so boring. Well, obviously not going to be boring, because you don't stop evolving. You don't stop to create experiences where you can expand into more, and then into more, because that's why you are here. Your soul wants to expand into more, so you are going to be able to expand beyond even. So you are not going to be, and I don't really want to go beyond that, where we will realize that the type of relationships that we are creating, it won't be necessary or it's going to completely change in the future, because there's no more need to contract someone into love, because love is going to be free. So you are going to be freely moving into the experiences you desire, which nowadays people can't even imagine, because love was about control. So basically, you arrived. You are whole. You are complete. You are in this true love. You remember who you are. You remember you are a divine being, and that you are who you were looking for. That your heart is full. Your soul is full. You are on purpose. You are on path, and you are in this freedom. You are free. You're free. Of course, as reality is just a reflection of who we are, and we are the master creators of our reality, and the law of attraction only matches you up with who you are, and that's the end. So this is the video about this new unions. I hope you liked it. Please, the Facebook group is in the description box below, so if you feel drawn to connect with me and other spiritual seekers, and to take part in Q&As and events and all that, well, then join us in the Facebook group. And if you liked this video and you want to have more, well, then give me a thumbs up, please, and subscribe so I can see you soon. Also, comment. I love so much, and I so appreciate each and every one of you who takes the time to comment and ask and share. I'm enjoying it so much. So thank you so much for being here. And Divine Union is waiting for you. So exciting.